Hey, English 94, it's spring semester and it's the first day in our class, so welcome to week one. As I promised in your welcome video, each week you'll get a quick video from me that explains what you should be working on each week. This video is going to be a little bit longer than the average because it's week number one, but let's get started. All right. So this is our Blackboard page. Hopefully, in the time between today and a couple of days ago when I originally emailed you, you should have had a chance to get logged in. So I'm hoping everyone has made it to this point. If you haven't, then please respond to this email and I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. Also in the previous email was the phone number and information for our SWIC Technology Help Center. They can walk you through the process too. But once you get here, this is where we need to get each week. So in our class, Blackboard is going to house all of the materials that you need for the course. It will also house all of our assignments and all of your grades. So each week when you open it up, it opens right into the discussion board, which is primarily where your materials are going to be. So if I were you, each Tuesday when you finally get the email from me, you'll know, hey, everything is up and ready to go. So you can log into Blackboard. And the first thing that I would do would be to click on the calendar link. This is week one. So in our calendar, you'll see it's divided into weeks. Each week, it tells you exactly what you should be doing in that week. So you can think of this like a checklist. So read the syllabus is the first thing it says. If you've already done that, because that's been up for a couple of days, then great, check that off our list. The next thing it says is to watch the video. Self-identity, you have nothing to write today. You have to sign up for a conference. There's a link here, and to complete our discussion board posts. So each week it gives you a list of the things that you should do. Unless otherwise noted, all of those things are then due the following Monday. So today is Tuesday the 17th. That means I expect that each of you will have all of those things done by Monday the 23rd. And I know some of you are thinking to yourselves like, hey, I work like a 16-hour shift on Monday. I can't submit those things on Monday. Totally get that, but you can submit them the previous Sunday, Saturday, or Friday. So work this however you want in your schedule. It doesn't have to be done on Monday. It just has to be done by Monday. All right, so this is our calendar. You'll also notice that it often has other comments to the sides with more information or more support sources for things that we're looking at or we're talking about. Those are optional, but just know I try to put things in a variety of places so you can find them no matter where they are. So an example of that is the discussion board, right? So again, when you come into Blackboard, it's always the first thing. It says week one. And you'll see that they look really similar to the calendar. It tells you here exactly what you should be doing. Read the syllabus, there's a link there. Watch, self-identity, there's the link there. Write, nothing because it's the first week, and then do. Sign up for your conference and complete your discussion board posts. So let's talk about the conference next. You'll see that there's a link here. You can either click the link here and open it, but there's also a link on our menu list to the left that says sign up for a conference. It's going to take you to a Sign Up Genius page where I've already selected some dates and times for you to choose from, right? All of you are required to have a welcome conference with me. They will all take place in Zoom, which is what I'm doing right now, recording this video. I'll send a link to your email. You can click the link and it'll open up. It does work really well on your cell phones, right? So click the link and it'll say, do you want to download this app? And you can say yes, and it'll open in Zoom if you've never used it before. You don't have to create an account in Zoom in order to do this. I do think it is helpful because we're not only going to use Zoom for conferences when we need them, but also for office hours. Sooner or later, there will come a time when you want to talk to me and show me something, or you have a question you can't figure out on your own because this is college and that's what's supposed to happen. And we'll do most of that in Zoom. So it's helpful to kind of do it in advance so you know how to use it. Okay, but back to the sign up process, right? So you'll see it's divided into dates. The location is always Zoom, and then time slot. So if you're a person that needs an evening time, you'll see on Monday the 23rd, we have times from 4:30 to around 7. If you have time in the mornings, we have Tuesday mornings on here, and then we have noon times. Like if you need to do it on your lunch break, whatever it might be, we have those in here as well. So I've kind of thought about those 3 time periods. Once you find one that works for you, let's say I want to do Monday night at 5:15, I click the link right here where it says sign up. Right? And it'll say selected, but you're not done. At the bottom, you have to also hit this button where it says save and continue, right? See it? Bam. Then you have to put in your section, which you all are in IN1, and press sign up. It probably is also going to ask you for your email address. If you put in your email address, it will send you a reminder. So I'm not going to hit the sign up button because I don't want to take this slack from any of you, but I did want to show you kind of how that works. Last thing we have is our discussion boards. And this is probably the most important thing because we're going to do one each week and they're worth quite a bit of points. So at the bottom of your discussion board, you will see where it says for this week's discussion board, right? This section right here. And it's always going to give you instructions. In this one, it says you need to first watch that video, right? And then you're going to create a new thread. And in that, you're going to do 2 things. In the subject box, I want you to type in the name that you prefer to be called this semester and the pronoun you prefer to go by. So you'll see that I have an example down here at the bottom. In the subject line, I just want to put in Shantae. You don't need to call me anything else. And she and her, because those are the pronouns that I use. In the message box, I want you to write a paragraph that explains what self-identity means to you after watching that video. So you can name a couple of things, 2 or 3 things about you that you believe that are important, that help you to just anchor in your own self-identity. And I even put some suggestions down here for things to you consider, like, do you have any particular interests or hobbies? Is it important to you to have confidence in who you are? What makes you different than others? What are your dislikes? What experiences have shaped you? That's like one of my favorite ones. What beliefs are important to you? So when you get ready to do that, all you have to do is to go to the name of the forum each week. It's week 1, there's only one, so that makes it pretty easy. If you open it up by opening that menu, you'll see a couple of people have already done it. That is so awesome, right? All you have to do is press create thread. And just like I said in the instructions, which you can still see, in the subject line, you'll put in your name and your pronouns. In the message box, you'll go ahead and tell me about yourself, and then you'll press submit, and you're all done. That means that when I go back and I look again, did I do everything? I can just check it off. Did I read the syllabus? Yes. Did I watch the video? Yes. Did I sign up for a conference? Yes. Did I post in the discussion board? Yes. If you've done all those things, then you're good for the week. Again, all of them are due by Monday, the following week. And in this case, that's the 26th. All right, so that's our week 1 video. Again, like I said, this one is a little bit longer than it normally will because we're still going to be taking a while to get used to the class. And I will always end them by saying, if there are any questions or concerns, comments, anything at all, please email me. You can do that via Blackboard by clicking on that link that says email your professor, or just respond to this email as I'm sending it to you. Either way, I'm going to get it and I'll respond to you as quickly as I can. I hope you have a blessed week, and I'm looking forward to working with each of you. Peace.